What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I'm going to talk about Saweetie. I did a video recently, I'll put it in the description box, where I broke down her EP, The Single Life, only selling about 2,000, right? And a lot of people said things, and the reason why I spoke on it, because I really wouldn't have spoke on it if she wouldn't have went on an interview and spoke about how women were running rap. She said women were running rap. I think she thought that because a lot more female artists are being recognized, quote unquote, they're getting endorsement deals, they're going on TV shows, they you know what I'm saying, they're on commercials, like they're getting very visible, but not for music, but for everything else, right? And she went on that interview and she said that, and that's why I spoke on how poorly this EP had done. You know, not because I have anything against Saweetie personally, it's because Saweetie is the one who opened this discussion up for me. And see, this is why a lot of these women artists are not successful. They're successful in everything except for what matters, and that is the music. I've said, I think a lot of these female artists do not care about making good music. They only care about being famous. And I said that in my video. I'll link it in the description box. Great commentary from me as always. They only care about being famous. They don't care about the music. She put out a 6-track EP that did very poorly. There were a lot of people who were mocking the songs and talking about how she really cannot rap, and she really can't. And you had people speaking about the marketing of the EP and how poorly the EP was marketed. You're just gonna drop an EP? Like, who do you think you are, Beyonce? That's some of the comments that I saw, right? But she's saying women run rap, but none of those women went and supported you. I want y'all to understand something. Women support women a lot. Okay? Why do you think women are able to grow Instagrams and YouTube pages? They get a lot of women following them, especially if they are attractive. But when it comes to buying music, those women are not going to show up. Look at the WNBA. Nobody shows up for that. You know, the NBA is supplementing them. And that's what I mainly spoke about in my commentary. You're not running anything. You're benefiting from being marketable because of how you look and because you have a large Instagram following. That's how you're getting the endorsements. That's how it works. If you're a content creator, you have a large following, you're going to get sponsorship deals. That's just how it works. Doesn't mean you're a great artist. Now, the interesting thing here is that DJ Vlad spoke about how if Saweetie would have been interviewed by him, if she would have accepted his request for an interview, that she would have done better musically. I don't think so. I think DJ Vlad is giving himself way too much credit and way too much of something else. And I don't think it would have done any better. I just think that Saweetie is just not marketable music-wise. Everything else-wise, she's marketable in, but not music. And I think that she's going to have to figure out what she cares about. Does she care about music, or does she care about being famous and being on commercials and having sponsorship deals, right? Being a brand other than music, because music is a vehicle for these women to get famous. Yeah, to make money, but it's more so to be famous. You know, that's what they care about the most. And now Saweetie responded. Not only did Saweetie respond to what DJ Vlad had to say, she kind of had like almost kind of going off on various people, talking about only 2,000. There's only 2,000 pretty bees out there that's gonna buy that music. But nah, I don't think so. I think there might have been some males in there as well. Nobody likes you musically, Saweetie. They like you in everything but music, and that's your fans don't even support you. See, that's the problem with women. You see, women get no support outside of beauty, as far as selling beauty products, but outside of that, they get no support from women whatsoever, because women are front runners. Women will support what men support. That's just how it is. Whatever a man likes and supports, women follow suit and they support that. Because if that wasn't true, then how come nobody bought more than 2,000 copies of her EP? Let's get into this from Hip Hop DX. Saweetie has issued a response to DJ Vlad after he claimed he could have easily boosted her dismal first week sales of her new EP, The Single Life. The Icy Girl 6-track project, which dropped with little warning on November 18th, is reportedly projected to earn 2,000 album equivalent units in its opening week, a remarkably low figure that sparked plenty of discussion among fans and industry professionals. Yeah, because again, her fans didn't care. They still don't care. Maybe they're going to go out and buy it more now. Maybe this was the best marketing for Saweetie. Failure. DJ Vlad, the face and owner of the popular long-running YouTube channel Vlad TV, was among those who weighed in and claimed her sales forecast would have been much higher had she agreed to sit down for an interview with him to promote the project. So he can take like 50 clips from that one interview and repost them like every couple of months. If Saweetie did a Vlad TV interview, she would have easily done 10 times her first week sales, which was 2,000 copies. He tweeted on Thursday, November 24th, "We actually reached out through one of our people and were told she won't do Vlad her loss." Well, Vlad, you wouldn't have helped very much. You wouldn't have helped very much at all. What artists, except for new artists, really benefit from being on DJ Vlad? What artist that already has the big following that she has on social media is actually going to benefit from being on your platform, Vlad? Unless she's going to do she's going to play her music on your platform. I don't know how her being there is going to benefit her. It'll more so benefit you because you can ask her all those cop questions that you be asking. You know, maybe asking her about Offset and Quavo, right? Other than that, I don't see how you're going to help. Saweetie, who proved in her recent spat with Joe Budden that she isn't one to hold her tongue when it comes to addressing critics, responded to Vlad the following day. The Bay Area rapper denied having any knowledge of an interview request while expressing her admiration of his work. See, this is where things get crazy. All right, this is where things get crazy. She's showing this on social media. Why? Y'all can see it. Why are you she's showing that she records his podcast? I don't know. Actually, I've been a big fan and I've screen recorded my favorite episodes. Here's one of them, dates on the top. So if anyone reached out, it wasn't to me or my team. DJ Vlad, happy Thanksgiving. So DJ Vlad responds here. So DJ Vlad responded by informing Saweetie that he had actually reached out to her team for an interview, but claimed her publicist turned it down. So what DJ Vlad is going to do, he's going to out this woman, the publicist who told her not to do the interview, according to him. "Thank you for the kind words, but actually it is your team," he wrote back. "Your publicist at Warner Brothers is the one who blocked the interview. Same publicist who set up your interview with Shirley Jew. This is what happens when you have bad people in your corner making decisions on your behalf." See, that's the thing, man. A lot of these labels want empty suits. They want empty dresses, so to speak, in regards to Saweetie. They want to make all the decisions for Saweetie. You know, what is his name? Hitmaker. You know, he's a producer. He said that basically the same thing, that, you know, she has a lot of people around her who are not giving her good advice. You see, if you want to be famous, if you want to be successful, you have to take control of your career. You cannot allow others to direct where you go. This is why these women get so extra sexy on their social medias, because other people are directing them to do so, because that's the laziest way to promote yourself as a black female artist. But you claim that you hate misogyny, as Saweetie put out there. Saweetie put out there that, you know, she's, you know, she's asked a question about misogyny in hip hop. But y'all were, and I responded to, I said, you know what, you know, y'all were okay with the misogyny, when you weren't having to worry about selling records. When you're riding in your car and you're playing these music of these rappers disrespecting women, y'all didn't care then, but you only care when you have to compete with these rappers. Vlad also shared a screenshot of a text message from journalist Shirley Jew, who recently interviewed Saweetie, and that read, "Her publicist doesn't like Vlad. She told me she wouldn't ever have her artists do it. I'm sorry." So Shirley's out here sharing text messages. That's messy, bro. Like, she out here, sharing text messages to Vlad. He added a follow-up tweet, and for everyone who's asking the publicist I'm speaking about who blocked the interview request behind Saweetie's back is Warner Brothers Senior Vice President of Publicity. Is it Asaya White? As you can see here, listen to this. This is kind of messy though. Kind of messy, right? And he puts it out here because it cost DJ Vlad money. DJ Vlad was rubbing his hands like Birdman, like, yeah, I'm about to go ask all these questions. I'm gonna have about 25 clips, and I repost every 3 or 4 months, and we gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? And when it didn't happen, he might have felt some type of way. But bro, nothing that you were gonna do was gonna help her sell more units. DJ Vlad revisited the topic on Saturday, firing off a series of tweets condemning label executives for making decisions that create bad relationships with media outlets without the artists even knowing it, and hurting their music streams. He also issued an apology to Saweetie for his original tweet about the sales of her Single Life EP, while applauding the way she responded to his comments, which many artists would have likely taken offense to. I do find it interesting how the way she responded to him more so than anybody else, right? And listen, I'm the type of person to look at guys like DJ Vlad as a problem. Yes, he has a big platform, but the guy's not very trustworthy. How many people have been arrested or indicted due to something that they said on his show or his platform? Saweetie has yet to publicly respond to Vlad's apology, although she continued to embrace the hate and battle critics on Twitter. She said, "Hate parade, I must be that B." Blowing kissing emoji. "I make music for pretty bees. If you can't relate, I understand." She also clapped back at an inspiring artist who mocked her low sales forecast by replying, "I hope all 20 support you, babes," along with a screenshot of the guy's Spotify page showing just one monthly listener. Look at this, fam. Listen, this is what you call getting at people who are pointing out the obvious. And what Saweetie has to understand is doing these types of things is not going to help your music career. What you need to do is get in the studio, get with the right people, make better music, get the right managers and agents. Now, if you're signed to a label and you have a publicist that's through the label, I don't know if you can know much you can do with that, because if you sign a deal with the company, they're gonna assign a publicist to you, and I don't know if you can really make any changes with that. If I was Saweetie, I would take control of my career. You don't want to become a Twitter troll. And this post has like 35,000 likes with her getting at this guy who is clowning her musically. He has one monthly list. I think I got more on my podcast than that. But anyway, even though I have a great podcast, but I'm just saying. You don't want to become a Twitter troll. You don't. What you need to do is get better people around you so you can avoid this embarrassment, because this is embarrassing. No matter how much you try to tweet through the pain, it ain't gonna help. It ain't gonna help. It really ain't. The best thing Saweetie can do is work on getting better at her craft, figure out what she cares about, and focus on that. That's the best she can do. So let me know in the comment section, let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I will see y'all on the next one.